Yo, how was school today?
Boring as usual. Except we did have a presentation about that school shooting in Parkland today. If your school thinks that presentations are more likely to stop a school shooting than a teacher with a fully loaded .44 Magnum, then you deserve to get fucking shot. Dude, how could you say that? Nobody deserves to die. I mean, unless they're a Nazi. Oh yeah, you only say that because you've never been in a life-threatening situation before. If you were the one being held at gunpoint, I'm sure you would kill the crook without hesitation. You're crazy if you don't think murder is always the final solution. Didn't your ma ever tell you that two wrongs make a right, and the right makes this country great?
It's been a long time coming, but it finally came for Bun B to get his motherfucking shot in the game. I put more work in than the average.
Yeah, right. The only thing guns are good for is making black communities more dangerous. Well, if you don't want citizens to have guns, who should have guns? The cops. But aren't y'all liberals always complaining about cops? Yeah, that's exactly why we should give them all the guns. If you want to prove that they're good, you gotta arm them to the teeth. You know what? I actually agree with you for once. That's exactly why I think we should distribute automatic rifles to the mentally deranged. What the hell are you two talking about? We shouldn't exclusively arm cops, and we shouldn't arm mentally ill people either. That's insane. What's wrong with arming retards? Besides, guns aren't the problem here. The problem is those goddamn video games the kids are playing these days. Last week, I saw my son playing a video game with a gun in it. Isn't that the darndest thing? Now you're being ridiculous. Video games or not, a murderer will still be a murderer. I mean, it's just silly to imply that a piece of entertainment could influence an otherwise mentally healthy person into committing heinous acts. I mean, if that were to be true, statistically speaking, we'd have hundreds of thousands of murderers running wild in the U.S. I guess you're right. I suppose I gotta admit when I'm wrong. I'm glad we could agree that video games don't cause violence. What video games do cause is rampant sexism. Now that I think about it, if some fella wants to kill another fella, if you don't got a gun, it's gonna do with a knife. Why even bother trying to stop him? We should be selling hydrogen bombs at Walmart. I personally think the better way to approach that issue is by making knives illegal. I mean, if you want a peaceful society, you better start cutting your veggies up with a spoon. But what if the fella gouges your eye out with the spoon? Good point. I think we should make dying illegal too. Listen, I think you both have a point. We shouldn't let citizens have too much firepower in their hands, but at the same time, we can't dismiss the Second Amendment entirely. We need a right to bear arms just in case the military tries to do something like install a totalitarian state and we have to defend ourselves. Defending ourselves against our own military? You disrespecting the troops? They're out there dying for the honorable cause of stealing oil from Middle Eastern dirties. How dare you not worship them? Ain't you a patriot? Well, yeah, but I simply can't see how you don't have faith in our military. It's disgusting how you doubt their goodwill. Like, they're out there, our poor little soldiers are out there eating and sleeping for free, spending our tax dollars towards murdering innocent Palestinians. I don't know why the U.S. military has such a bad reputation. They're sacrificing their lives for you. What? Look, I don't understand how you guys can disagree on so much stuff and somehow the both of you think that U.S.-involved oil interest wars are okay. It's because we love America and what it stands for, you wretched communist. Dude, I'm not a communist. I just don't think we should interfere with foreign affairs like that. What, you don't want to protect Israel? It must be because you hate Jews, you fucking anti-Semite.
I'm beginning to wish that I had a gun right now so I could put an end to this shit.
That's why Trump's repeal is so important. If he didn't allow retards to have guns, how could we ever get our hands on some? Actually, we shouldn't let anyone have guns at all. Not just in the US, but all over the planet. How the hell are you gonna take literally everyone's guns away? With guns. The both of you are wrong, alright? We shouldn't get rid of guns. Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
In that case, we should get rid of people. Yeah.
Wait, that isn't what I meant.